Welcome back to The Source, your foundation for student and community information. Our guest today is President of Forsyth Tech, Dr. Green. We're discussing the new generation of college students, those enrolled in the college's early and middle college programs and the college transfer programs. And for maybe some of the listeners at home, could you explain the career and college promise that happens at the school?
Sure. One of the goals that we've had for a long time, probably for the last 15 years in community colleges, is how do we best close the seam between K-12 education, between high school and higher education. So many students don't make that move from high school to higher education. So the middle college programs and the early college programs are designed to really sort of close that whole seam between the high school years, maybe particularly the senior year in high school, and the community college or higher education. And the way they do that is the early college program actually locates a small high school on the community college campus. So students start coming to high school at Forsyth Tech in the 9th grade. And they begin by taking almost all of their classes as high school classes that are offered here on our campus, with maybe an occasional college class in their freshman year. In their sophomore year, they take another college class or two. By the time they're in their junior and senior year, they're actually taking mainly college courses for which they are gaining both high school credit towards graduation and college credit towards an associate degree. So by the time they graduate from the early college of Forsyth or the early college of Stokes County, which is also our program in Stokes County, they actually literally graduate the same day with a high school diploma in the morning and an associate degree at the community college graduation that night. So they come out of high school ready to start their junior year in college. All of this is provided as a part of their high school education, so it's no cost to them. So they in effect get 2 years of free college and jumpstart their careers and jumpstart their academic endeavors by coming to the community college as a freshman in high school and moving through the community college at the same time they're doing the high school program. So it's a great advantage for them. It's a great advantage for their parents. It jumpstarts their career. The downside of it is they miss some of the social life of high schools, but many of our students tell us they don't really miss some of that so much anyway. So it's a great opportunity for them.
And then what kind of opportunity does that offer the college?
Well, it is one of the ways in which we're serving the community. You know, we have students who have the capability to be doing college level work before they graduate from high school. So why not let them do that? Why not let them stretch themselves academically and intellectually to the greatest extent possible? And that's what we're doing. We're providing them with that opportunity. Most of these students go on to our public universities and do very well rather than stay with us. So it's not about Forsyth Tech. It's about our community and about providing these students that kind of opportunity that they deserve in our community.
And how does the early college programs encourage students to further their education to continue on into the workforce?
Well, I think by the time they complete their high school diploma as a senior in high school and they're getting their associate degree at the same time, one, they already have developed an academic confidence that they can do college level work. They've already proven they can do college level work. And they are then ready to move on to the junior year of college. So they come out of high school, if you will, or that stage of life, with only 2 years left of college. And so they already have confidence that they can complete that. They go on and complete their college level work, and then they're ready for either graduate or professional school or to get immediately into the workforce by the time they are somewhere in the age of 19 to 20 years old. So they're early starters in college, they're early starters in their career, and it can take them even that much further.
And I know the program's available to anyone, but what types of students is the college looking to attract?
Well, it has to be students that are generally academically prepared because early in their high school careers, they engage in challenging college-level academic work. So it has to be students who are academically capable, but it also takes a certain kind of student who maybe is not as engaged in the social aspects of the traditional high school. We do have opportunities, for example, for students to participate in high school athletics. They can go back to their home high school and be in the athletic teams, can be in the band, can have other extracurricular activities. But it's a different environment than the traditional high school. They have to be able to handle a little more independence than traditionally the case with high school. So it takes a little bit different personality type, takes a little bit different academic capability for those students to be successful.
And do most students who complete the high school in the college continue on to go to four-year degrees, or do most?
Almost 100%. Yeah, almost 100% of them go on and get their bachelor's degrees. We have practically no dropout in the early college. It is just negligible. Less than 5% of our students drop out. So the students are successful in the program, they're successful in their transfer, and they're successful in completing the next stage of their education.
Student success.
It's all about student success.
And then after the early college programs, so sorry, I've lost my train of thought. There are 3 different types of degrees that the early college program will allow you to graduate with. One of them is the college transfer diploma. This is new to the North Carolina community college system.
Yeah.
How is it different from the associates in arts and science degrees that they also have to choose from?
Well, that's good. We now have as you mentioned, we now have a new diploma program in transfer education. Prior to that, the way transfer worked was if you completed an associate degree, which is a full 2 years of work, and you did that successfully with a C average and so on, then you were guaranteed admission to one of the University of North Carolina universities. Now with the transfer diploma, you can complete 1 year of that, in effect your freshman year, and can go ahead and transfer, and you're guaranteed admission in the same way that previously you had to complete the 2 years. So it's another way in which students can move ahead. Many students, after 1 year at the community college, they're ready to move on to the university, and so they're able to do that. They're able to do it without losing credits, and they're able to do it and being ensured that what they took at the community college will fully transfer into their university program.
Oh, that's good to hear. And thank you so much, Dr. Green. It looks like we're out of time, but we're so happy to have you today. Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. And then this has been Jennifer Blankenship with The Source, your foundation for student and community information. Check us out next time on The Force. Student-driven, community-focused.